Welcome back. Today is gonna be episode 3, I think. Episode 3 of Small Talk. We have a few topics. We're not really gonna be talking about housewife stuff today because they've been a little quiet, but we still talking about reality TV. So the first topic that we're getting into is Sammi is returning to the Jersey Shore. Sammy's sweetheart. If y'all used to watch Jersey Shore, y'all remember Sam. Ron, stop. But yeah, Jersey Shore has been back for years now, and it's called Family Vacation now. So all of them came back, and Angelina. And then Sam didn't come back because she was engaged. She's no longer engaged, but she was engaged to someone else. Ron had a baby and was engaged to someone else. Ron had a baby and I think he was engaged to her. And he kind of still was in love with Sam, but Sam, she didn't want to go back to that toxic state, which I completely understand. I feel like now, looking back on it, the girls kind of always took Ron's side. Like, they never really had Sam's back. So I get why she really wouldn't want to go back into that environment. I think they actually said that out of their mouths on one of the old episodes, that they like Ron better than Sam. I don't know why they like Ron better than Sam. Ron was horrible. But I guess Sam just never felt supported, which I understand. So I get why she never wanted to come back. I think Ron is gone now. I'm not sure why Ron is gone, actually. Did they get rid of Ron so Sam could come back? Let me see, why did Ron leave? Why did Ron leave the Jersey Shore? Not long after the arrest, Ronnie announced that he would be stepping away from filming the show in order... Oh, okay, so he got in some trouble. I didn't know that. Oh, he was arrested for a domestic violence incident. With the mother of his kids? Let me see. Not long after the arrest, Ronnie announced that he would be stepping away from filming the show. Oh, wow. Yeah, so okay, they were engaged, but they're broken up. Since the breakup. Oh, wait. He was engaged to a different girl. He wasn't engaged to the mother of his kid. This was a different girl. Maybe y'all know this. I don't know. Y'all probably like yelling at me through the screen. Okay. Let's see. He shocked fans and former movies by proposing. Okay, so yeah, he was engaged to his girlfriend, and they're no longer engaged, and he has a daughter with another woman. I think the woman was on the show at some point because I probably watched like the first few episodes because I knew Angelina had came back, but it really wasn't given, so I didn't keep up with it. But I'm definitely gonna tune in for Sam. I'm excited to see her. I wonder, like, how did they get her back? Well, I guess since Ron was gone, that's the only way she would come back. Let's see what page 6 says. They're usually pretty accurate. The network revealed it. According to the cast, they've been wanting Sam. Yeah, they've been wanting her back for a minute. All of us are texting her saying, come for one dinner, one night. Because she don't want to see Ron. And she's just always like, no, I'll never do that show again. Oh, so she never... Well, I mean, like I said, I get it. She never had any intentions of coming back. But I think that was because Ron was there. So now that he's gone, like, she's back with the quickness. Okay, so she previously addressed why she didn't want to return. Oh, this was back in 2018. I'm currently extremely happy in every aspect of my life and want to avoid potentially toxic situations. Yeah, obviously with Ron. I don't get what they don't get about that. Like, they knew that Ron was still in love with this woman and would not have let her move on if she showed up to that house. And on top of that, like I said, anytime it came between her and Ron, the roommates always chose Ron. So, I mean, she probably felt alone. But I am excited to see her back. What do y'all think Sam is going to bring without Ron? Because they got together in the first season, right? So we've never really seen Sammi as a single girl with the ladies. Well, unless they were in an argument, but even then, she was still worried about Ron. Like, we've never seen Sam as an individual. So I'm excited to see her on the show. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about that. And let me know if y'all gonna be tuning in. Now, next on the list is Stunner Girl versus Cat. Stunner Girl unfollowed Cat maybe like a few weeks ago. I think it was like right after she had got jumped or bum rushed or whatever y'all want to call it by Tommy and Rolly and whoever that third party was. And she felt like Kat didn't really have her back, you know. I don't feel like Kat was obligated to have her back, but I just don't think she should have said it. I said the same thing when I watched one of Kat's interviews. The only thing I would critique is when she told Stunner, I'm not gonna let nobody jump you, because you literally let that happen. And after that, you went in and chilled and laughed with the people who jumped her. So, you know, she didn't really owe Stunner that. And if she didn't tell Stunner she wasn't gonna let that happen, I wouldn't have cared. But it's just the fact that you said that, you know. So I think that's the only critique that I had. But she did explain it. She did an interview with Crush. I think this guy was on the Bobby Light show, but I didn't watch that. So, but that's what they said. When I watched the interview, you know, they were talking. We're just gonna watch the part where she was talking about Stunner, because she kind of explains, because he actually asked her. He asked her about, you know, when you said you wasn't gonna let nobody jump her and she got jumped, what happened? So she explained all of that. I'm just trying to find it.
So we're about to go into episode 5. Everybody at this point, I want you to address something. Oh, yes. Because I feel like everybody kind of gave you some push, because they felt like you stepped in and said, you know, I'm not gonna let none of these bitches jump. Ooh, that was the one. Yeah. Right? So, and then they saw that fight where Tommy and Rolly, did somebody else get to her? No,
I like how he interviewed her. He has good interviewing
exactly
skills.
What the fuck I told her was about to happen. Okay? Now, this is the thing about being an OG, right? I'm only going to ride for you, but so much. You got to listen at some point. Bitch, I am not your fucking age. You hear me? I've been here before. I've done this before. You're going to listen and pay the fuck attention. You're going to keep your head on the swivel, because I'm going to help you keep your head on the swivel. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, if you don't want to listen, right? Go here with the motherfucking wolves, bitch. Have at it. Do your thing.
But at that point, I'm good.
But at that point, I had already told her, this is not a good idea. Can you imagine being in a room? You in this room right here, outside that door, all you hear is screaming, bitch, come outside. We gonna tear you the fuck. I'm talking about everything you could possibly think of, and you hear about 17 motherfucking voices.
Right.
I said, I'm telling you now.
Right. This ain't your average jumping situation.
So she didn't want her to fight Rolly to begin with.
And you sitting there like this, like, bitch, falling asleep. We've been shooting for damn near fucking 16 hours.
Straight?
If y'all remember when we was on the bus, I was handing out Casamigos shots.
Damn.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
I was handing out shots this fucking big to everybody. We are tired. And then they talking about, they come in the room. Oh, it's just gonna be Rolly. Rolly just want to square up with you. Bitch, you crazy as hell. You think it's not to just be
But like, it's that easy, right? Like, it's just this simple. They was just gonna come in here and fight you real quick. Is that okay?
Sean came in first, right? No, like seriously, Sean came in first and was like, hey, you know, Stunner, are you okay with this? Is this okay? Stunner like, yeah, it's cool. I'll fight Rolly. Cool. I'm looking at her like this.
You already know what's going
Now,
on.
mind you, we got eyes to see and fucking ears. You don't hear what's going on outside? No, seriously. Like,
I have
we gonna play
another
this
question.
fucking game.
Just right into there.
Yes.
That third female that is blurred out wearing all blue.
Yes. Nobody is talking about that girl.
And I kept saying, this is TV.
I don't even know who that
I know
was.
it's your first time doing this, but you don't hear what the fuck I hear. We sitting next to each other. We sitting this close to each other. I hear 17 motherfuckers.
Right. It's not just Tommy. It's not just Rolly.
They said it was just Rolly.
Okay, so what I got from that was the reason that she's saying that she didn't help Stunner is because she told Stunner not to fight in the first place. Like, she knew the girl was gonna get jumped. She said, don't put yourself in that situation. Stunner put herself in that situation. I said, I'm not gonna let them jump you. At this point, you're letting them jump you. I get it, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe they just didn't show it. I just feel like we never saw her tell Stunner that on camera. Like, anytime she was with Stunner after an altercation, she would be like, oh yeah, Biggie's energy was off, or Tommy's energy was off, or she would always, you know, agree with her that it was the other person who was coming at Stunner. So I don't know if that's just how they edited it, but it just seems like she always takes Stunner's side based on the episodes. So Stunner did address it on social media. Okay, so then Stunner Girl responded when she saw the interview that we just watched with Cat and Crush, and she said, I literally told her to stop it. Well, I'm just gonna add the words in here. I know what she's trying to say. I'm just gonna add the words in here for her. I literally told her to stop attaching herself to me. She's not my therapist. She should be in the room with the other girls. She shouldn't be separated with me. I didn't believe her when she said she would jump in, so I never cared. And me and her never spoke on how many people wanted to fight me or how many people were out there. We ain't talk about it at all. She was on the couch sleep while I was on the phone with my man the whole time before the fight. So that's cap. I thought they was gonna let us get our fair ones. They thought I was gonna be scared and I wasn't. I believe that. So people wasn't ready, that's all. She ain't expect for it to really take place and have to stand on what she said. Now how y'all feel about that? Now Stunner made some points. She did make some points. So then Kat responded, attach myself to who or what? I wasn't at no audition. Why? Because I didn't have to. What I attached myself to was Natalie Nunn, the BGC brand, and the Baddies brand. Okay, Kat done responded to the least important part of the thing. Did you tell her this was a bad idea or not? So then Stunner Girl replied and said, every time I was separated, she came along with me and didn't have a problem with nobody. She had a choice to go with the girls, but decided to stay attached, telling me that's how TV goes. I told her that her whole storyline was going to be counseling me and she didn't care. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Do y'all believe Stunner Girl or Cat? I mean, I don't really know. I agree with what both of them were saying. You know, Stunner is saying, well, listen, it looks like you attached to me at the hip and you just trying to be my mentor, which it kind of did. And Cat is saying, listen, you do too much and you the reason you have all these problems. So I'm not gonna jump in for you when you're starting the fights. And she's right about that. But as far as everything they talking about, like what went on with the show and, you know, they didn't have that conversation and Kat told her not to do it and Stunner saying she ain't tell her that. I don't know. Because they say all of this and that's how they feel. But I mean, they were still kind of clicked up, in my opinion, on the show. Well, I feel like Kat was more Stunner's friend and Stunner was hers. To me, it seemed like Stunner didn't even really care for the girl. She would just look so uninterested every time Kat was talking to her. But I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about that. Moving on. Last but certainly not least, the Grand Dame, Miss Karen Hugo. I know I said we wasn't going into Housewives today, but we got to talk about this picture. Y'all know the picture. Y'all know the picture. Miss Karen is on vacay, serving body, legs and hips and body. Karen says sun's out, buns out, but the people are saying that it's photoshopped. Now, when I first saw the picture, my mind didn't immediately go to Photoshop. I know Karen's a little delusional and she does embellish sometimes, but I don't think she would go that far. And honestly, when she just appeared on Watch What Happens Live, when she had on that black dress, I said she looked small then. And I was like, whoa, okay, Karen done lost some weight. So to me, honestly, it is believable that this is her body. But the people are thinking that it's Photoshop. Y'all are crazy. And then I zoomed in, right? And I don't know if that's makeup, but do y'all see how like her neck and face is way lighter than her body? I mean, I'm sure she got a tan on vacation and she probably wearing makeup, but ooh, you supposed to have like different makeup. You supposed to have makeup for the winter, makeup for spring, makeup for summer, you know. But yeah, people are not thinking this is her real body. I do. Do y'all think this is Karen's real body? She posted another picture, I guess to let y'all know. But her body looks bomb. Karen's body looks better than mine at this point. But I think the thing that's getting people is like the abs. I think that's the part that's confusing people because we don't really see Karen work out. You know, we saw her at Family Flop Day. She got tired and couldn't breathe after doing a little sack race. So when you see her fit, it kind of, I get it. It doesn't make sense. Maybe she gave herself some abs or something. Maybe the abs weren't real. But I definitely don't think that she put her head on somebody else's body. I don't think she would go that far. But yes, this was episode 3 of Small Talk. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about everything in the comment section down below. Stay happy, healthy, and all of that good stuff. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.